Ready?
Wait, I gotta pee. I washed my hands.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hi friends! Welcome to another Disney Test Kitchen where we find Disney recipes on the internet and try to make them for you. Keyword there is try.
Yeah.
This week we are going to be making the Canadian Cheddar Soup, which you can find at Cellier in the Canada Pavilion at Epcot, or we have had it at the Canada stand booth
Yes.
at Food&Wine.
Yeah, with pretzel roll, I think.
Was it? I think it's definitely with pretzel roll this year.
Canada's 3 best contributions to the world: hockey, maple syrup, cheddar soup. Rank them, go.
What about kindness and universal healthcare?
Oh yeah. Cheddar soup still first.
Before we get started, how many weeks until our Disney trip?
You want a drum roll?
No, I don't.
7
weeks!
We both went high.
We both went high.
Okay.
We have 7 weeks until we are headed off to Disney for our Christmas trip this year, where we will be vlogging it for you to enjoy.
It's gonna be extra magical.
Yeah, Christmas magical. This week's recipe is brought to you by the Disney Chef.
Thank you.
I will link the URL down in the description below, along with the full recipe, including the ingredients.
But here they all are for you in no particular order.
1/2 pound of center cut bacon cut into 1/2 inch strips, which we obviously haven't done yet.
Bacon.
Oh
my god.
I didn't get the onion! I didn't get the onion! Gosh!
Ha!
1 medium red onion.
There it is.
Diced. 3 celery ribs.
A lot more than 3.
Diced. 4 tablespoons of butter.
Now it. This is a lot more than 4.
I know, I didn't do
Use it all.
any prep yet.
Oh my god.
1 cup of all-purpose flour.
Flore.
2 cups of chicken stock.
Nailed it.
4 cups of milk.
All the milk.
Come on, muscles. 3/4 pound of grated white cheddar cheese, medium or mild. They recommend Canadian Black Diamond, but I wasn't going out of my way to figure out where to find that, so I got Aldi's brand.
You'll buy marshmallow syrup on Amazon, but you won't get cheese shipped to the house.
No.
Okay.
1 tablespoon of Tabasco sauce.
Or
Aldi's brand hot sauce.
generic brand hot sauce in the bottle.
1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. Salt and pepper to taste. 1/2 cup of warm beer. They recommend a Canadian beer, Moosehead or Labatt.
But this is Pittsburgh, so.
So we're on with the Yingling.
Yeah.
Deal with it. And chopped scallions or chives for garnish, which I also forgot in the fridge, so you'll see those later. Okay, we're gonna prep. You don't have to see it unless there's some witty banter, and we'll catch up with you sometime. I got us a French baguette to dip in our soup.
Oh yeah. Ah! The chopper's in 3 pieces. I don't know what happened. And minced vegetables. Onion, celery.
So while we finish up with all the little prep work, the first step is in a large pot or Dutch oven. You're going to cook the bacon over medium heat until it's lightly browned.
This isn't a take and bake, is it? This is a take and bake.
It is?
Yeah, you have to bake it.
Oh.
You have to bake the baguette because David didn't realize it was a take and bake. So give us
It's getting there. Starting to lightly brown, I would say.
You're going to take out a couple of pieces just to garnish the soup if you want to be fancy, which of course we want to be fancy. And set it on a towel, let it drain, but everything else is going to stay in the pot. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to add the onion, the celery, and the butter, and you're going to saute it until the onion is soft.
I just want to make sure everybody understands that there's like 6 pieces of bacon worth of bacon grease in here, and we're putting 4 tablespoons of butter in.
Yeah, and no one said this was healthy.
Right? This, I'm really excited.
You ready?
This. Yeah. Oh! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, watch the happiness happen. Oh, get in there.
Here is what our mixture looks like. We've been doing it, what, 5 minutes, letting it
Yeah,
cook?
5-6 minutes. Till the onions start to get that translucent tenderness to them.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know why I said that. Now you're going to, over medium heat, add the flour and stir, which is going to create a thick paste-like roux. So we're creating a roux, basically.
Yeah, we gotta do something
right.
because if not, I'm gonna start eating this with a fork.
Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna film and put, does this need to go slowly or can it just go in?
Don't dump it all in at once,
Okay.
just sprinkle. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. That's a lot of flour, man.
It's 1 cup.
Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, you can probably just dump it at this point. Alright.
One-handed.
Nice. Good execution. This looks like stuffing. Does this not look like
Yeah, a little
stuffing?
bit.
Smells like stuffing in here.
All right, I think we got a pretty...
Yeah, this looks like the base to a roux to me.
So now you're going to slowly whisk in the broth and bring to a boil. Ready? I'm gonna slowly pour this. Ready?
Okay, yep. It's important while you're doing this to kind of bring in more stuff from the sides so you're not just like getting one area that's real lumpy and one area that's real thin and then you have to try to work out the lumps later. If you can incorporate it evenly as you go, it makes everything a lot easier and you start with a real thick roux and you just go down to a thinner one.
Chef lessons from Jake.
And we're beautiful.
You're going to whisk this and bring it to a boil. We'll be back when it has boiled for 1 minute. So we actually have changed our minds a bit because as you can see, we have a really thick paste, which I think is the end result that you're supposed to get. Some of the recipes that I read called for 3 cups of chicken stock. This only called for 2. So we're not gonna bring this to a simmer and let boil, or bring it to a boil and let simmer for 15 because
We would have a scone.
yeah, it's gonna turn into a loaf. So we're just gonna move right on to the next step, which is going to be to whisk in the milk and bring to a gentle simmer. So maybe turn down the heat one more time so we're not burning the milk. And that is going to be 4 cups of milk. Okay, here we go.
You can just add it all at this point.
Okay. There's 2.
Nice. Okay, now this looks like soup.
It looks good.
It does.
So you're gonna bring this to a gentle simmer,
Oh.
not allowing the mixture to boil. Okay, we made our ready to bake baguette that I didn't know was ready to bake.
Bread. Bread.
Nice.
Anyway, so here's my issue with instructions for cooking. Like, I feel like a gentle simmer is a pretty subjective thing. Is this a gentle simmer? Or should it be simmering less gently?
It depends on how hungry you are.
I agree. I think it's ready.
Okay.
Okay.
The next step is going to be to remove it from the heat.
Nice.
Turn off the oven that you forgot to do earlier.
Whoops.
And you're going to whisk in the cheese until the soup is smooth.
Okay.
Here we go.
Start whisking. Yeah, get that close-up cheesy action. Oh my god. That's the piece that's never going to come smooth. Is it smooth? Oh my god, that was sexy.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's smooth. So next you're going to add your 1 tablespoon of Tabasco and 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
And your ½ cup of warm beer, plus your salt and pepper to taste. 1/2 cup of Worcestershire.
Nice. Ooh,
1 tablespoon. Why did I say
Oh my
1/2
God.
cup?
not 1/2 cup. That would be very Worcestershire-y.
And then 1 tablespoon of Tabasco.
Oh yeah. Get it in there. That's right. Nice. Oh yeah, that's the magic right there.
All right, and then you're gonna do ½ cup of beer.
Ah, yes, Yingling. Ah! Nobody told us this would happen! Yingling with its amber goodness. Bringing supreme quality to everything it touches. This looks like the soup.
It does.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
I don't know where it got its slightly orange color. I guess just from the Worcester and hot sauce.
Yeah. It looks so good.
But yeah, this looks like the soup that the Canada Pavilion has. This is her happy soup dance.
All right. Let's get ladling this product.
Let's get laid. Okay.
Rolling.
Directly.
Into a bowl. We'll get our Minnie and Mickey bowls. All right. Now we're gonna garnish. Got a little green onion. Green onion. You can garnish yours.
Oh. Green onion.
Some bacon bits.
And some bacon bots.
Now, the best part is taste test time. Here's to Canada and Epcot and your cheesy soupy goodness.
I stand on guard for, I don't know, those words are in there somewhere. You know what we forgot?
Salt and pepper to taste.
Salt and pepper to taste. Whoa.
No.
I could sit down and eat that whole pot of this right now.
This is so good. You could do any variation of this, different types of bacon, different cheeses.
You could go a sharper cheddar.
You could add potatoes.
Oh God.
The ingredients and the recipe are down in the description below, and you can follow the link to the actual website where there are pictures of her actually making the soup and more step-by-step instructions. We wung it. We winged it.
Wanged it? No, that's not right.
And it worked. And it is really good. This is probably the best thing we've made.
Yeah.
It is so delicious.
We should cook more.
This makes me want to go to Food&Wine though. Man, why are we going to Food&Wine?
I think because someone was like, oh, let's go for the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We put out our Disney Test Kitchens every Monday, and we're using them as a countdown until our Disney Christmas trip in December. Woo! Go into the comments. Let us know what you'd like us to make next. Got a couple comments on the previous video. Have some ideas brewing.
You guys have some high expectations of us?
You really do. But go ahead and let us know what you want to see in the future. Anything else?
No.
No.
I'm good.
We want to go cut up our baguette and eat our soup.
Yeah,
because it's good. So stay magical. Bye.
Stay super.
Oh, I like that one. That was good.
All right.
What's wrong with your face?
Oh, that is.
The agony. Cue sad violin music. The agony. Ill fiend.